using a size 4 hook and yarn, scissors. So I'm going to make chain of 24. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24. Okay, in this first chain we're going to do 2 single crochets. 1 2, it's an increase, and the rest we're going to make 1 single crochet. When we get to the end, tell you what to do. So for now, just make 1 single crochet to get to the very first stitch or the last stitch chain. Okay, so now we are in the last chain. This is the last chain, and we're going to make 2 single crochets in the last chain. Okay, the same way we did in the very first chain to make an increase, right? So we work 2 single crochet, and in total we'll have 26 single crochets, right? So I have a total of 26 single crochets. So we're going to go to the next row. We chain 1, turn our work, and in that very first chain we're going to work 2 single crochets. This is 1 2, and for the rest you do 1 single crochet, and when we get to the end we do another increase, right? So we're just going to do single crochets. So you just do single crochet when you get here. Okay, I'm in the last chain. Here's the very last chain in row 2, and in this last chain I'm going to do 2 single crochets, and in the next row we are going to change the pattern. 1 2. Okay, in the very next row you just chain 1 and turn your work. In this from the third row, from this third row, you will just work 1 single crochet, no increases, right? We just work 1 single crochet to the end. Okay, just do 1. So we're just going to work 1 single crochet till we get to the end of the row, right? We just do 1 single crochet. Okay, we're in the last chain. All right, so this row there were no increases in this row, and the next row we're going to do increases. Okay, so we chain 1, turn our work. In this very first chain we're going to do 2 single crochets, right? And we continue 1 single crochet, and here we'll do another increase. Okay, so we just go ahead and do single crochets till we get to the end. Okay, so I'm in the very last chain of this row. I'm going to make another increase here. 1 2. So I'll chain 1 and turn my work, and on the next row, which is the 4th row, the 5th 1 2 3 4, the 5th row, we're going to make another increase. So 2 single crochets in the first chain, and the rest 1 single crochet till we get to the end. We'll make another increase. So we're just going to work 1 single crochet till we get to the end. Right, so go ahead and work 1 single crochet till you get to the end. Okay, so we're going to continue 1 single crochet to the end, and you're going to work this same pattern till you have about 14 rows. All right, so just continue the pattern, 2 rows of increase, 1 rows of no increase, 2 rows increase, 1 row no increase, till you have. So here we're going to make 14 rows without increases, 14th row, and we're going to continue with the back. Right, so let's meet at the 14th row. Okay, so I've made a total of 14 rows. So this is where we ended, and we had to make 14 rows without increases. Okay, so this is where we ended, and here we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 lines. All right, so yeah, this 14 line is without increases. Okay, so I have another piece here which I'd already made, so I'm just going to measure it up and see where it is. Okay, so this is it. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, right? So we have to be somewhere here. Okay, so that is it. We have 14 rows, right? So you see how that matches so well. Okay, don't worry, for this one I've already done the finishing. Okay, that's why it's a little bit longer than this one. So by the time I'm done with this one, you'll have exactly the same as this one. So now we have to work with decreases. As you can see here, we have to make decreases. Okay, so we'll have to work we'll skip the first chain and we'll work single crochet in the next chain, the second chain, 1 single crochet all right up to the second to the last stitch. We skip, and then we do 1 single crochet. Okay, we can single crochet 2 together, right? So, and then the next line we'll do single crochet without decrease. The next line we do decrease at the beginning and at the end. The next line without decrease, continuous until we get to the last. We have 9 rows, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So that's what we're going to be doing right now. Okay, so I'll put this aside, and so we're going to make 1 decrease now. Chain 1 and turn your work. We skip the first chain. In the next chain we make 1 single crochet and 1 single crochet for the rest of the chains till we get to the second to the last chain. Right, so I'll just do single crochets, and we meet at the end. Don't worry, the project is soft, but we're going to, at the end of the day, it's going to be hard. So here we are. At this point we have 2 chains left. This is it, 1, 2. So we are going to do decrease. We're not making a single crochet. We come to the last one, and over we have 3 chains and we make 1 chain. So I've done decrease at the both ends, right here and here. Now the next row we are not making any decrease. We just do 1 single crochet on each of the chains. All right, chain 1, turn your work. In the very first chain you make 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet to the end of the row. All right, and the next row we are going to do decrease. Okay, so I want to do that till we have 9 rows of decrease, no decrease. Okay, so just go ahead and work the same pattern, the decrease, no decrease, decrease, no decrease, until you have 9 rows. Okay, guys, so here we are at the 9th row. All right, so I'm just going to measure here. see if it's exact. Yeah, so we have, as you can see, we have the same thing, right? So now what we're going to do, we're going to do a single crochet all round till we get here. All right, we just do single crochet till we get, you have 31 rows. So we'll do 31 single crochets at the corner. We'll do single crochet. Here we had 26, 24, which we started with, and then we do 31 rows again here. Okay, so I'll just this is one, there's the second, third, fourth. Okay, so just go ahead and work one single crochet all around. Okay, and we meet here. So now we have a final piece here. I've done single crochet all the way around. We now have our final piece. This is it. So same as this one. See that? See how that fits perfectly well. I'm going to cut off the yarn. Now fast enough. Pull that. I'll weave it in. And I'm going to cut off the excess. Yeah, and I'll bring that. Right. Okay, now that we are done with that one, we're going to do the next step. We're going to do the side parts, right, which we're going to use to join these two sides that we've made. I'll put this aside and I'll make a chain of 8. I'm going to make 8 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 8 chains. Here we have a total of 5 centimeters, right? So plus 1, which does not count as a stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so we have to make single crochets until we have a total of, here we had 31 chains plus 31 chains plus 24 chains. So in total we'll have 86 chains. Okay, 31 plus 31, 62 plus 24, that is 86 chains. So we're going to make 86 rows of single crochets without increase. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The next chain, the next row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so go ahead and make a total of 86 rows, and we meet at the end of the 86th row. Okay, so I now have 86 rows, long enough to go around the 2 pieces we made. Okay, so this is how we are going to sew it together, like this. All right, so I'm going to get my yarn needle, and so I'll just attach. All right, so you can get your stitch markers and just mark it up. All right, so this is the back and this is the front, so we're going to sew this way. Okay, so I'm at the end of the other side. I've joined the 2 pieces. I'll just weave in the yarn. Just weave it in. And I'll leave it there. So I will not cut out this yarn. I'm going to leave it here because we'll need it for the next part, okay? Just take out my stitch markers. Okay, so I'm done. I'll just leave out this yarn. I won't cut it because we'll need it for the next part, okay? That's the handle of the bag. We're going to need it to sew in the handle on both sides, okay? Same as we did here. All right, so we are done with this part. You can see both sides, and there we go. So I'll just stretch out this. All right, so this is our bag.